Justin Hunter, Tickle Tribune Star. This is a game where, again, you guys come up a little bit short, one score short. Happened again last week at Murray State. What can you tell me about a game where it's just, you guys are still looking for that first win? It's a nail-biter today.
It was a close game. We competed our butts off. We just got to get into the film and work on what we need to work on. Get back on it on Tuesday, and that's all I can really say for it.
Maddix, how frustrating is a 0-5 start for you?
It's frustrating, but you look at it, we're right there. We know it. It's coming. We're gonna make it there. But 0-5 is definitely frustrating, but there's bright things ahead for us.
What was it like to see Justin Dinka get healthy today and come out and have a strong showing that really established the running game today for you guys early on?
It's awesome. Him and Plez back there and Corbin, it's an incredible mixture back there. Sitting on the sideline hearing the roars coming every other play, it's really nice to hear.
Justin, what can you tell me, man, about how you feel kind of coming out here and contributing? Obviously it's in a loss, but how can you tell me about just your contributions and the chance to get back to being healthy and on your recovery process?
It feels really good. I was out for a little bit, and I just did everything I can to get back. So it feels good not watching. So I'm glad I'm out and playing.
What did you see on that final drive that ultimately was the missing piece or something that kind of like kept you guys from tying that game up?
I think just penalties killed us all game. That was just a big factor for a lot of things. It kept killing our momentum, our drive. So we just got to figure something out on that.
And then in that first half, go back to the first half, you guys were getting a lot of yards on the ground, right? 90 yards in that first half. You guys are controlling the clock, kind of, dictating the line of scrimmage, but you're down 7-3, ultimately go up 3. But, what can you tell me about, did that first half kind of seem like maybe it wasn't indicative of kind of how much success you guys were having out there?
It did, but it just shows that we came to compete, It was just back and forth. We knew it was going to be a battle before playing this game, so that's all.
And then Maddix, that first half, or I guess the first series really, defensively, you guys kind of made a statement and kind of getting to Theo Day, getting some pressure on him, knocking to the ground a couple of times. How did that kind of set the tone for some of the hard hits you guys had early on, that it was going to be a game and a fight with UNI?
With a good player, a good quarterback like that, you have to get after him early, let him know that he's not going to have time. So it was nice to see that. It helps us on the back end as well. Whenever the D-line's in the quarterback's head, knowing that they're coming, they're going to put some pressure on him. So it was big time. And
then it feels like every week there's kind of a new guy stepping up, a new contributor, whether it's a young guy coming off injury. You guys had a kicker, a redshirt freshman kicker who had a couple field goals today. I believe Jake, his first name slipped my mind right now, but what does it mean to have just contributions? And this is probably, you could argue, the best kicking game you guys had of the season.
It's nice. It's nice to be able to lean on that. You get across midfield and you're like, okay, well, we're going to have some points here. So it's nice. We've had a little inconsistency there, but now that we've got some guys going, we'll be all right.
Guys come out in the second half again, hit them early with another touchdown. Again, they respond. What was it like seeing that response from the Panthers, and how much that just kind of maybe separated that game and kind of swung it a little bit there?
It doesn't mean much to the offense when if we score and they go down and score. It just means that we have to score more points than them. And, the defense isn't going to hold them every single drive. That would be barbaric for us to think that would be the case. We have to put up points as an offense. If it's 49 points, great, then we have to do that. If it's, 6 points, great, we have to do that. But we have to do however many points it takes to win is what we have to score.
I know it's the heat of the moment, that last drive, 2-minute drive where you're trying to come back and tie the game up. But when there's a holding, whether it's your offensive line, your receivers, as a quarterback and the team captain, what's your response to you can't do that? How do you respond to that to kind of your guys out there?
Really just next play. In a 2-minute drive like that with 40 seconds left, you don't have time to sit and sulk. And that's what I told Jude McCosty. I think it was one of the first plays on our end of the field. and he got a holding penalty, and I think it was a big gain, but I told him it doesn't matter. Let it go. Play these next couple of plays. And, I mean, after that, he was fine. Down on their end of the field, the holding penalties, yeah, they suck. But like I said, we don't have time to sit and sulk and say, oh, man, or argue with the refs. We got to go. The clock's moving. So, yeah.
Can you place your finger on something, maybe there's a multitude of things that you guys need to do better as an offensive unit, as a defensive unit, to come out and eke out some of these one-score games?
We can't turn the football over. When I look right here and it says 2 interceptions, Cade Chambers, you can't do that as a quarterback. The first one, stupid play by me. Safety's over the top. I need to throw the ball away. The second one, I couldn't tell you what happened. I'll have to watch the film on that one. But, yeah, as an offense, you can't turn the ball over. And we echoed all week, if we don't turn the football over, we come out with a W in this game. And we turned it over twice, and that's on me.
Did it feel like that first half, man, you guys were kind of in control, but at some point you're only up 3, you're down 4, and it's maybe not kind of like the game's not playing out how the flow was going, and maybe there's at some point when you're out there and you're playing, if you guys are playing well, you guys are kind of dominating the line of scrimmage and things, you need to be up by a score or two just because that's kind of how it's flowing. Yeah,
I mean, we kept echoing. We need to throw the knockout punch right here, and when the defense gets a stop, we have to capitalize on that. And tonight, early in the game, I don't think we did that, and we just have to take advantage of opportunities at all positions. And yeah, I mean, we just have to take advantage of what the defense gives us. When they get a stop, we have to go down and score.
How's it seeing Kevin Barnett come out here, 5 catches, 57 yards, another target, a guy that has one of his best games of the season, and can come out and get some confidence?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that all off season, and during the first couple of games, we know that Kevin's a great player, and we know that all the receivers are great players, that they can all make plays, 1s and 2s, and whoever's in the game, we have the utmost confidence in them, and he showed what he can do tonight.